Dr. Jazz. Dr. Jazz.
I met him, the first time I met him in person was in the 90s, but
Oh, wow, already. Okay.
but what's amazing for me is when I was in high school, you probably heard this story, but
No, I didn't.
the first downbeat, I bought my first downbeat magazine when I'm just starting to learn about jazz, and Charles Lloyd was on the cover.
Oh, wow.
Very first downbeat I got, 1968 or something. And then he's coming to town to play. So we got to go see Charles Lloyd,
Seriously, wow.
And I didn't even know really what he sounded like. I just thought he looked cool. He had a big afro and everything. And I just wanted to hear what it was. But I went to the concert and it was Charles with Keith Jarrett, who I never heard before. No one, it was early. Yeah. This was 1969. And Paul Motion was playing drums. It wasn't Jacques DeJohnette, it was Paul Motion.
Oh, wow.
And Ron McClure was playing bass. And, then to think, that was one of the first real concerts I went to see. Jazz concerts. And, I feel like I must be dreaming or something, because all these years later, to have played with Paul for all that time and then with Charles. And so we met in the 90s, I guess. And then, but it was much later. And he asked me to play on an album many years ago, but I couldn't. Again, it was some schedule thing and I couldn't do it. And then, oh boy, I don't know it's maybe 10 years ago when we started to play more often.
Yeah.
The first time we played was at the Montreal Jazz Festival.
Oh, beautiful. Yeah.
And Jason was there too. So we did a concert, sort of duets, and like the three of us would play, or just me and Charles, or Charles and Jason. And that was a great way to start, because I knew Jason from before. And it's been amazing playing with him.
Yeah. Did you ever tell these guys, like Charles, this story?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there was one of the times we played, I feel guilty, but this guy, we were playing in Chicago and someone wanted him to autograph some things, and he brought that downbeat, that old downbeat.
Amazing.
And Charles, and I said, man, that's the downbeat that I bought when I was in high school. And Charles said, well, okay, you can. And he took it from the guy and he gave it to me. So anyway, but he had a bunch of other stuff to sign, so it's probably okay.
Yeah.
I think I have it. Wait, let me
You
just.
still have it?
I think
Oh, yeah.
I can.